We are live now, so we can share the link on WhatsApp status as well for people to join. Let's see who is online to join us.
How do we share it?
So just the link on my YouTube link. You can just share it
If
on.
I leave here, will it not? If I leave this page now, will it not affect?
Not the share it on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, if I leave now, will it not? If I minimize it to go to WhatsApp, will it not look like I'm leaving the live?
no, no, it's not.
Yeah, sure. But from that, from this live now, I'm seeing a share arrow. Can I from there?
Can yeah. So we
I've shared. I've shared it. How are we going to know if people are in? Like,
I can see that it was one person before, then she left. He or she left. So that's how there's where you can see how many people is watching really. But the thing
can't
is,
hear you again.
ah,
Yes, I can hear you. You said the thing is what?
I said there's a way we know if people are actually watching and all of that.
Maybe it's only you that can know because you are the host. Me, I can't know.
So we may know yesterday, or we should just do recorded. But
When we've already started the live.
people are not. Nobody is watching yet. They don't know.
Yeah, it depends on you.
They're watching.
Someone is watching.
Okay, that's fine. Can always
I'm
record.
I'm very sure somebody will watch from my status. I
Yeah,
can't see who the person is anyway.
that's okay. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khadijat Adeshola, obviously, and in my channel I talk about everything related to women and midwifery, basically. So today I started this Migrant Mom series. It's always been recorded with my invited guys, guests, and after then I post it. But I just want to learn how they do this live record thing, so that's why I'm
I'm
doing it
the guinea pig. Okay.
live. So pardon us if it's not as the quality you expect, just like the one we did yesterday. We can always get better. Okay. So today I have with me Nurse Dee, who is a nurse or midwife in the UK working. So and she's an immigrant as well. So she migrated from a particular country to this country. She's had a baby, she's a mom. So she's just going to share with us how she's able to do everything, and also has we will be able to learn one or two things from her as well. So, welcome, Nozi. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Thank you. Yeah. My name is Dorcas Ihomo. So I'm popularly known as Nurse Dee. So I'm from Nigeria and currently I live in the United Kingdom.
Hey,
You can't hear me. Your network has started again. Oh.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. You are seasoned. I think your network.
My network, I think it's high time I'm going to change my network.
I can hear you. You are seasoned.
I'm going to my network provider.
It's okay.
Yeah. I guess you've introduced already, right?
Tilly is on. Tilly says she's watching. I don't even know Tilly.
So, uh, so I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself. I guess you've done that already,
I've
right?
done that too. I said I'm Dorcas. Dorcas
Okay.
Ihomo. Yeah.
Okay, introduce yourself. What I the short biography. I mean your name, your country of origin, country of residence. How long have you been in your country of residence, and relationship status? Are you married, single mom, pregnant, or new mom?
Okay, fine. If I get, I've talked about my name. my resident, like where I'm from. I'm from Nigeria. Currently, I'm in the UK. So I've been here for close to 2 years. September 21st should be like 2 years that I've been here. Okay, so I'm married. I have 3 kids. What else? What else? So
Yeah, motherhood. So we hope you're going to share more. So my next question is: so when you came to this country, I'm
mhm,
just going to divide this. When you
yeah.
came to this country, were you pregnant?
Okay, yes, I came in pregnant. Your network again.
My next my question: when you came to pregnant,
Yes, I was. I was pregnant. I came in pregnant.
how many months pregnant were you?
I should be like 5 months or thereabouts.
5 months. So just tell
Yes.
us, how were you able to cope? You said you have 3 children. Were you pregnant with your first or your second one?
No, I was pregnant with my second.
So you have a child.
I had one. She was 14 months
Okay.
while I was coming. So she was 14 months old. Then with the twin. Okay, I have twins.
Okay. So your second pregnancy was
It
a
was
twin.
twin pregnancy. Yes.
So you came in with a toddler with
Yes.
and the pregnant. So did you
Yes.
guys come or you came first?
Did what?
Did you guys, both of you and your children and your husband, did you move into the country the same day or
Okay. Okay. My husband moved in 2 weeks before me.
okay?
Yeah, so but I came in with my toddler, myself, and the pregnancy, obviously. Yeah.
Then or as a nurse?
I can't hear. You
Come
said,
in or as a nurse.
okay, let me spill this. My husband is a nurse, so I came in as a dependent. Ah, Khadija, it's your network. Oh.
Um I need to by that.
What network are you using? What do you use?
Three network.
Oh, okay. You can
What's
switch now. Is your contract do you still have contract with them?
yeah, but I can always change. That's not a problem. I'm not in a live band contract.
Okay.
I have a Wi-Fi in my house, so I can change my Wi-Fi supplier. Like instead of three, I can change it to another one since it's giving me an issue. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I was asking. You said your husband was a nurse, so it means that
Okay,
you're
no.
right.
Yeah, he came in as a skilled worker. Yes, he came in with a job offer. Mm.
But did you come in as his dependent?
Yes, I did as his dependent.
There is one problem that has been excluded. The problem of 7.5 hours of work and all of that was already out of it, right?
For me, right, or for him?
For you,
I wasn't working because I didn't have a job.
that was already out. Okay. So you came in. So how has it been? So fortunately for you now, you were not working. You didn't come in as to work, so you were able to like. So how were you able to cope with everything, with the baby, with the pregnancy, registering your pregnancy and your baby and all of that? Did you have any?
Yeah, I okay. When I came in, my husband was in England, so I went to Northern Ireland straight because I had families there where I can stay. Because my husband went to the trust accommodation. So because I was having a toddler, I couldn't go and join him there. So I had to go to a family in Northern Ireland. So when I got there, when we were filling our biometrics, we put in the residence where my husband will be staying, like to pick up our BROP. So that was like a challenge for me because I couldn't pick it up, things like that, to go and register for antenatal then. And then I was really not feeling fine, so I needed to see the doctor then. So what my husband did was that he went to the post office in England and sent it over to me. So meanwhile, I went to the post office in Northern Ireland to request that I want my BRP sent over. So I paid there so that it can be sent over to me. So as soon as I got it, I think I couldn't even wait for it, but they used my visa to register me. They want to try that one. So I was able to register with it, and that's it.
Priority. And twins again. Damn, nothing was happening.
Yes, so I was pampered though.
Getting healthcare service was not an issue. You were quickly attended to, even based on your situation that you don't have your BRP. You were still
Yes, plus the fact that I had families there. Hey,
so they were still able to attend to you despite the fact that you don't have your BRP. So
yes, plus the fact that I had families there to help me sort out things and all that.
can say is that you have your families around, and your husband was also here too. So that
Mm-hmm.
kind of a
At
little,
that time, my husband was not with me. He was in England.
or you were
Mm,
with
yes.
me. So so they were able to put getting used to the country and everything. So at what point your family to where you were staying to do you start staying with your partner, with your husband?
Yes, I moved in September. So I gave birth November ending, 30th of November. So they didn't allow me to get up to 9 months because it was twins. So they had to induce me. So when I was giving birth, my husband came to Northern Ireland because that was the venue for his Oski.
Okay.
So I gave birth, I think, after his Oski. So he was around. So when I finished giving birth, he went back to
Yeah.
England, like I think early December. Then I finally moved in to England January 8th because we had to wait for him to sort out accommodation, things like that. So that was when we moved back to England.
When you moved back to England, was there any other form of support apart
No,
from
just me, my husband, that's all.
that? Story is going to be interesting. How was it?
It wasn't easy. The fact that it was just like I had triplets because then my first one was still on diaper. So, and I still have to feed her. I still have to feed those two. So they were not giving me breathing space. So what I do is that when, in fact, what they don't sleep, like they sleep the same time, they wake up the same time. So you know how hectic that would be. So what I do is that, okay, fine, I'll put one on my back, then carry one on my hand. Yeah? What did you say?
The other one or the twin?
Yeah, because the other one is more weight, like he has weight more than the younger one. So for me, he's bigger. So I'll back that one. Then I'll carry the girl on my hand. So I can easily carry her around. Then I'll have to first of all settle the older one first before I'll now start settling the twins. So I will hold one on my hand, one on my back, and feed the girl. That's my first daughter. So when I've sorted that one, and I'll put her down to watch her TV, either I put Miss Rachel for her, Coco Melon, then give her snacks to be eating. I can't hear you.
Coco Melon lifesaver for the kids.
Oh yes. She prefer Miss Rachel actually. So because that one she's like a teacher. Yeah. Khadija, your network, I don't understand.
Hello.
I can hear you. You're back. Welcome back.
That how you do every day? What
What?
about when you have hospital appointment?
Okay, if I have hospital appointments, so when they send me the message, I have to tell my husband that look at we have hospital appointment. So we'll try to work to see if he's off that
Okay.
day. Yeah, because it's very difficult because we don't have a car. So it's difficult carrying them like that. So we have a double pram for the twins, then a pram for the first one. So when he's off duty, sometimes when he's not off, he usually requests because then we were working. Sometimes we can go for the appointment in his own hospital. So what we do is he will go to work, then I will be the one to carry to bring the children. Then he will
So
meet me. Yeah, he will meet me somewhere like around the hospital. Then we'll go for the appointment together. So when I'm done, I'll go back. Then he go back to work.
taxi or
Come again.
you pick taxi like uh
No, I use bus. Bus. It will be difficult for me to pick a taxi because the pram I can't fold it by myself. My husband that can fold it. So if I enter the taxi, the children are too young. They'll be asking for car seats, things like that. And I used to have two car seats when I was back in Northern Ireland, so I couldn't bring them. I had to sell them off in Facebook Market.
okay.
So instead of using taxi, instead of avoiding that embarrassment, I would just put them on the pram. Put sometimes I'll carry the first twin on my back, then I'll put the my first daughter on the under pram and put the small one on top of the pram. So when I'm walking like this, that's how you start hearing, oh my goodness, I love the string on your back. They call rapper string. So that's how I survived though. I don't even care. I don't even care if people are laughing at me that I'm backing I'm backing the child. Yeah.
So how about your own feeding? And how did you feed the child? Did you breastfeed or bottle feeding?
Funny enough, I breastfed.
Both of them.
Yes. I found it very easy for me.
Exclusively?
I did exclusive. I breastfed them up to 6 months exclusively. Then yes, the milk was coming and I was pumping. My
Okay.
son don't like bottles. He prefer it directly.
Okay.
But the girl, she doesn't care. She take bottle or she take the breast. She go on the breast or she go on bottle. So whichever one I give to her. So I was always pumping. I think because I was pumping, that was why it was coming, but I don't know. So I was always having stores like I'll pump and save in the freezer like that. So as soon as I got to 6 months, I started introducing them to no at 4 months. I started introducing them small small, not like they were depending on it too. I'll do puree for them, like banana puree, to see if they will tolerate it. Yeah, so the girl was not taking it, but the boy was taking it. So later I stopped. But when they were 6 months, I had to start introducing um comp- I think supplementary food or something, yeah. Like avocado, banana, then mashed potato, like that. So I was still breastfeeding. I stopped breastfeeding them April this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were almost a Abby.
Almost they were a year plus. They were a year
Yeah.
in November. Mm,
Oh, yeah. So you should be given like don't worry, take your flowers. You try.
yes. So come again.
Your own feeding, your own feeding.
For me, I was eating normal. At that time, in the morning, I can just take toast.
What about support? I can't get any support. Your
The support I get is from my husband. So when he's around, the feeding, like I have to cook for the family now. So I plan it in a way that is when he's off duty. When he's
yeah,
off duty, that's when I do all the bulk cooking. So I just cook and put in the freezer. Yes. So that he too can see to go to work. Mm.
at some point tired during the whole process. In a new country, the
My
weather.
God.
No, considering when you are back in Nigeria, there will be more support. Really. have twins. You
In
better
fact, I had a lot of support for my first one back home.
exactly. So the shift, the difference. How was it? Was there any point you feel down?
Man, yes, yes. Especially when they were very young. They hardly sleep at night. No, I'll be awake till, in fact, my routine changed. That I wake up 10 a.m. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Ah,
I can't hear. So my routine changed. They 10 o'clock they are still awake, especially in the summer like this. So when everywhere is bright, it used to affect them. So I now started. I discovered this grow everywhere blind or something. So I will use it on the window. So that was what helped me. But they wake up 6 times in the night to breastfeed. So by the time it's daybreak, I'll be tired. So sometimes I will feel down. There was a time I was sleeping. Inside the sleep, I was like, help me. Somebody, I didn't even know. When I realized that I'm talking to myself, I had to keep quiet. So I just had to I had a deep breath in and out. Then I slept off. And what did you say?
I think it seems like you were dreaming.
As if I was dreaming. Yeah. So when I realized that that was not a dream, oh, I had to give myself brain and said like things. So it wasn't easy though. But what I give, the way I reassure myself is that it's not forever. It will definitely pass.
That
Yes. So at that time, it's not like we couldn't have invited someone because we have all the means to have invited either my mom or my mother-in-law to come around. But I had already prepared my mind back home before I came in that okay, as you are going now, you don't have anybody, you're on your own. Just prepare your mind. Know that okay. So that was how I prepared my mind. So my husband and I planned that okay, when it's time for me to start working, that's when we can start bringing someone in and things like that. Let's just manage. To us, we felt like it's waste of resources bringing someone in when I'm not working. Do you get?
and you were also coping well as
Yeah,
well.
I was coping well because I had good support from my husband. Sometimes when he comes like this, as he just they enter house, as he just they close, I go just give him the children. It's your turn. so so I'll just give them to him. That's when I will now maybe go and bathe or do because they sleep during the day. Oh, they sleep during the day, but most times when he comes from work like this, I just feel that's the time I can have some little rest. Yeah,
So based on your conversation, not that at one point, but because you know this will not last forever, one,
yeah,
and you already mind that this is a new country we are going to. Either way, I have to sort it.
yeah,
So preparing your mind, that mindset can also help. You already
yeah,
like, okay, there's no support. I don't know anybody here, so there's no point thinking that you're going to get one support. So that was one of the perception I myself had as well. So when I was preparing for my baby, I got like almost, back home they be like, I saw they like they're going to gift you this and all that. I said, who did I work for? That is going to. So you have prepare your mind and everything. So that brings me back to getting preparing for the baby in this country, getting baby things and all of that. How were you able to do that? And also financial aspect of everything as well. So you already not working. So how were you able to like do everything? I know a guy is NHS worker.
Hey, how much is NHS work pay? Okay, fine. Yeah, when like I said, I had good support back home back there in Northern Ireland. So when the people the woman I stayed with, yeah, particularly when she goes to work, she tell her people that oh my sister is around, she's pregnant. So things, and there's this place she has on you on Facebook, like Facebook Market. Then no, not Facebook Market. There's one group like that. I can't remember the name because me I couldn't join. I think it's a community for Northern Ireland people,
Circle something.
something like
That's
that. Yeah. So, eh?
each community have that free cycle something. So
Yes.
go there to dump what they, so they put it. Anybody that needs it will request, right?
Yeah, yeah, things like that. So she even asked me to join some on Facebook that they used to post things I would like. So when she come from what she does night, when she come, she'll be showing me that look at these things that she have asked for. So when she's now coming for night shift in the morning, from night shift in the morning, she'll be pack baby clothes like this. Hey, everywhere will be full. She even brought car seats. She brought a lot of things. So most of the things I got from that place were new. So I really didn't have any need to buy clothes. Then in church, her church that she took me to, you know, these people here, they, especially Northern Ireland, they are very, very receptive. Like, her network is bad again. Okay. Like Northern Ireland, I love that place. They are homely. So when they see me in church, she will just introduce me to them. Ah, this is my sister. She just moved into Nigeria. So they obviously they see me pregnant. Oh, what are you having? I can't hide it. I'll tell them. She will not tell them I'm having twins. So they'll be so happy. Do you know the gender? I'll tell them yes, boy and a girl. They're like, wow. So I got gifts from church, like new clothes. When I even gave birth, they brought things for me. The only thing I know I spent my money on was bath, baby bath. But every other thing was free. I didn't buy anything. But diaper. Then it was when the ones they brought for me got exhausted, I started buying. No, I really love Northern Ireland. Like they made me so comfortable.
Even if it's not Ireland, so don't hack Northern Ireland. Even if
No,
it's
no,
not,
no, no. I will hide them. Oh, I don't think anybody can do that for me in England. I don't know. So that's my own experience.
because your sister and she's so cheerful as well. So she did tell them this and that. And I also noticed that when we came in here as well, there are some people we have some. So those people they did tell their colleagues that oh we have this international nurse midwife that just came in. Anything you want to trash, you can just tell us. We will show
Yeah,
them if that to them. So a lot of people actually get some most things. I wasn't really able to get many things really because I was like there's no point in getting something that I'll have to trash. So I'll just take my time. I just get some
yeah,
things that necessities, there's no point, that kind of thing. But in a situation whereby you are expecting a baby, there are a lot of people that they've completed their family, they want to trash their
yeah.
something.
That's true.
Most people even take those things to charity. So if you have that connection, you can actually get it. So thank you to Northern
So,
Ireland people.
so wait, when I got registered, okay, in the hospital, they were like, there's a group. If I would like to join the group, it's called Sure Start. For those Northern Ireland, they should know about it. So I said yes, I would like to join. So then they said the people will get in touch with me. So I think when I was in labor, the day I was in labor, I was in the hospital that they induced me. I got a call saying that they are from Shore Start. Is it a good time to talk to me? So I told them no, that I'm in the hospital. I'm trying to give birth to my baby. So they were like, okay, after giving birth, I should let them know. So they added me to a WhatsApp group. There, if you need anything, you just tell them that okay, and they also have an affiliated charity shop.
Wow.
So I remember when I gave birth, I didn't have orientation that when you are going home, when you are discharged, you have to go with a car seat if you are using a taxi. So they didn't let us go home that day. They were like, we can't go home on a taxi like that because the midwife just came into the ward. I was like, where's the car seat? Some more. We couldn't go that night, so we had to go and bring our pram. So that's another option. If you don't have a car seat to use on the taxi, you can use a pram. So that was how I now told the Sure Start that I have issues where I need car seat. So they now said I should go to a charity shop. I should just go there. I went there. The charity people, they were asking me, do you need more things? They said I should pick whatever I like. I started picking clothes. I picked clothes and they gave me what? Yes,
Nice.
I started picking.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have that one in my area, so I don't know.
So that's
And
one benefit I enjoyed then when I was in Northern Ireland.
that's a good thing really to support, especially people just coming in just as you come. So if you haven't gotten that support from somewhere, maybe the other aspect of the whole journey may be even too much than that because
Mm.
I think of buying things the baby needs and also taking care of the baby and all of that. So thank you to Northern Ireland people for that. So
Yeah.
you're from Northern Ireland and you're watching this video, you are pregnant, you need something, you can also uh, inquire
Sure
about this.
start. Sure start. Sure start. I miss those people. When I was leaving, they now remove me from the group.
Yeah, there's no point.
No
So
point now.
if you were you able to transport everything that they gave you then
I
to
couldn't now. I had to now go to Facebook Market and put them up for free. I started getting contact. Like people started contacting me. Like I just gave it out. I called this charity shop that I'm leaving. Can I? They said they don't have space for it again. I can give it out if I like.
get back to England? Where how were you? Did you have to start buying
I started
in
buying. No, I bought. I started buying.
England is if your community you have all these churches, so maybe wherever church you used to go back
Ah, Kadijat, you better see this your net.
So I was talking about how you can get some things again in England. So you can get from your churches as well, from your community setting. So when you can't hear me, ah. Can you hear me now? That is serious. Oh. Can people watching? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Ah, okay, that's fine. I need to change my network provider.
You please, you need to.
If I'm not changing on my phone, I will change my Wi-Fi.
Okay, it's
Eh,
fine.
okay. So I was talking about another place you can support when it comes to like you are pregnant and all of that in England is you can talk. I think the church community and the mosque community they are also good. Talk to them if you are having any challenges, especially when it comes to like you are pregnant. Any support when it comes to material support, they might not be able to really provide much of coming to your house to step to help you because time is golden in
Time
England.
is money. Yeah.
And pounds every hour, pounds out to offer that support. But at least when it comes to like getting those material things, I think people are me. I not even get so three people. If you are watching this video, you see that. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you now.
I think three people need to and do better. The network is so bad. Okay.
Next time we just record, or you change your network provider.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We hope it get better. Anyway. So I was talking about where you can also get some things, especially if you just come into the country, whether you are pregnant and all of that, and you need some things when it comes to materials. So like the necessary thing, the most important thing, car seats, baby cots, you can always get those things from some people once their baby don't use things
Anymore.
like that. Even mind that my baby is just 1 month, sef, I have some things I'm not using again that I want to give out. So that's how it is for everyone. So thank you so much for sharing that with us as well. So aside all of that, was there at any point as well that you have appointments with the in the hospital and you have some challenges or maybe like any health issue with the babies or something you are not used to when it comes to like back in Nigeria? Hmm?
Hmm. Okay. Let me spill this one here first. So when I gave birth to my twins, my daughter had birthmark. They said in Northern Ireland, they said she's the first person they are recording to have a birthmark. Hey! So you said the way they were coming to tell us that they were telling me that where's your husband? We want to pass on information for you, so we need the husband to be here. I was like, is there a problem? What is the problem? He said, no, that they want my husband to be here first, things like that. That they want to do an X-ray for her, BMRO. I said for because she had a birthmark here at the back. They want to know if there's anything in her brain, things like that. So it was freaking me out. I was like,
Was it a
what?
tag color? Was it a tag? How does it?
Birthmark. It was wide. Birthmark.
Yes. What was it? Why were they so concerned? I'm
They
just
said
asking.
because it's on her scalp. So they want to make sure everything is fine. So instead of me, I gave birth normally, vaginally with twins. I didn't go home that day. I stayed 4 days extra. I gave birth on a Tuesday. I left the hospital they discharged me on Friday evening. So I left on Saturday morning. Just because of the birthmark. They want to be sure. Like till today, she's still going for appointments, dermatology appointment. So they want to be sure that.
My baby
So normally, if I was back home, nobody will bother.
has birthmark as well, but you are in England. Maybe that's because you are in England.
No, the birthmark wasn't much. That's why. If
It
it was some
was in a breast side.
only now, just like this, right?
Yes.
Ah no, my baby's own. If you see it, safe, you shout. She had on her scalp, on her back, on her leg. It was
Oh,
more. So so that was why they
so
did. Even when we got back to England, they had to transfer her stuff to England. Not then in NH in they don't use NHS Northern Ireland. They use HSC. So when we came, we had to start registering again. Then the England here contacted, I think either Northern Ireland contacted here. The head visitor over there had to transfer, things like that. So that's it. See, today, she's still going for appointments.
are you frightened?
How the way they were doing it initially was making me scared. I was like, did you guys see anything in her brain? They said after the scan they'll know, but they didn't see anything in her brain. They said that they just so at the point that night I was now any small thing they will just come. Are you happy for us to take baby? Are you happy to so they would so I was at a point I was getting scared. My mother said, don't be scared. See, my mother had a birthmark. He has a birthmark on his face because he's very black.
So it's not.
Nobody can tell. So that I think that was where she picked it from. So we're even telling them that my husband has birthmark. They said it's not hereditary. That it's not hereditary.
They just want to rule out any skin issue. So I like it like that in this country. They have been and they were able. They always when it comes to baby, they try to pick things
Yes.
earlier. There will be any problem. They start treating it from that. So they got that in this country anyway. I hope one point our country will be able to get there as well.
Ah.
So thank you so much for sharing your experience with motherhood and all of that. I don't know if anybody have any question for you really to pose, but for now they don't have question for you. So are you working at
Okay. At the moment, yes, I'm working.
when did you start working?
Started working June this year.
And your baby was more than a year.
Yeah. So my mother, we had help like November. My mother-in-law came in November. So when she came, at that time I had not finished my NMC registration. So I was like, okay, instead of staying at home, let me go and do small care work. So that's how I was just going, not every day, but I'll just give them my availability. At least I was going out until I finalized my NMC registration. Then I got the job.
Registration, did you do self-sponsor or
Yes, I said I did self-sponsor.
during those period that you were not working that where your husband was the one working? How were you able to cope financially
We were able to cope. We're just doing what we can do. So monthly, like
from
I
Nigeria
can't
when
get.
you enough money from Nigeria?
I didn't. The only money we only changed £100. My husband took 50. I took 50. So I didn't bring. enough money. But when my husband came in, his trust gave them, I think, about £300 or something as
Okay.
welcome pack. uh So they paid later, sha.
And
So,
when
but
when
you
you
said
had your baby and you back to England, you are not working. So how were you able to, sort yourself, financially, like the bills and all of that, and your house? Were you staying? Your area, was it so expensive and all of that?
we're in Portsmouth. Portsmouth is a bit expensive then. So our rent was about 810. Initially, it was 3 bedroom, a flat, 3 bedroom.
Expensive. If I have
Eh?
200 something and you're telling me it's expensive, Carl, I'm staying in a one
That's
flat. I'm paying more than 800. So don't tell me that.
1 bedroom.
Yes, one bedroom
But
flat.
actually, Portsmouth is getting expensive now. We are no longer there. We've moved out. But
Damn,
what other people were paying, people stay in 2 bedroom terrace. They pay 800 and 800. So it depends on
bedroom. I pay so don't ask.
Maybe where are you? You are in Luton. You are you are in England. You are in London. So what do you expect? What do you expect?
Oh,
Ah,
so
so my husband is a very hardworking man. Yeah, so he was actually he tried for us. Okay, he was the only one working.
don't
So
even understand it right.
so I was not working. I was just at home enjoying his money. So he used to do extra shift.
Get somebody's money.
So he used to do extra shift most times. So just to make
One bedroom in my area is more than 800. Don't mind her. She said 800 is expensive. If I have, I'm meant to give you a big
But in
cut.
that my neighborhood though, I think it's our landlord or something, or the agent. In that our neighborhood, people used to pay 1.5. With that in that estate, people
Hmm.
pay 1.5. So me, I was even wondering how my husband got that amount. So people were like, our flat, we are lucky. In
Hmm.
that our area, people are paying 1.2, people are paying 1.5.
Well, congratulations to you. They know it's only your husband that is lucky.
Hey,
Have the best. So that was why you were able to cope and all of that. So
yeah, he was doing extra shift. He does. Sometimes I used to feel for him that he shouldn't go, he shouldn't bother. So what we do is that we used to save. So at the end of the month, when they pay him, he sends some money to my account to save for him, so that we can use for feeding. So I'm the one regulating, like controlling that particular one. Yeah.
and
So what we also do, we buy things in bulk. So we go to African store, we buy things. It's just both of us. Then my baby was not eating house food then.
if
Yeah. So we're
food is not really the problem, regardless of wherever you want to eat,
yeah.
that
So
expense.
we're not really spending much on food. On maybe if we buy bulk, it can last us for 3 months sometimes.
And you spend how much to buy bulk?
It depends. Maybe we buy we can spend maybe 100 to 150 pounds.
And you last it for 3 months.
Yes.
Ah, you guys are a good manager.
That time we had to manage.
What time? That time, yes, okay, I understand.
That time, oh boy, hey. Then it's just both of us. So if I cook, I can cook maybe rice, jollof rice. I just cook in bulk and put in the freezer. Cook fried rice, cook in bulk and put in the freezer. Then we have like yam. We can buy 5 tubers of yam, so I can just peel them so that they don't get bad and keep them in the freezer. So then we eat 2 times a day. Like for him, he goes to work in the morning. He just take maybe breakfast.
Can I pick yam and freezer?
You say?
Can I pick yam and freezer?
Of course, yeah, that's how I save my yam and my plantain. I just peel them and put them in Ziploc and put in the freezer.
Ah, okay, like that. Okay, start working. How is it like? How you now have support? So
Yes, when my mother-in-law came in November, so we planned it that when she's going back, my mom will come.
exactly.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law left this year April. My mom came in July. So I was like, okay, fine, that's a better timing. So I knew I would resume work. I already resumed before she came in. So we went for boot camp, all those stuff
Yeah.
now. But when we now started going to ward in detail, so she was around. So during my supernumerary now, she'll be here. So when I now finish my supernumerary, I can now start telling them the kind of shift, because the shift pattern I would like, that will favor me, things like that.
Work part, just started working and you've had a break. Then
It's breaking. I didn't hear.
the work has, can you hear me?
Eh,
Now you have more than a year.
the network getting stupid.
I'm talking about your work.
Yes.
You've had a break in work for more than a year.
Mm,
And you've moved from a new country to another country.
mm. How am I coping?
Like work now, you started again. Was there any, like challenges, or is the same way? There's no,
Well, back home, we were doing 8 hours shift. That's 8 to 2, 2 to 6, then 6 to 8, like that. So, but when I was in Lagos, I used to do 12 hours shift. So I'm used to 12 hours shift. So it wasn't telling on me. So, but the only thing I was no longer used to was the fact that I would have to be waking up early in the morning. So because during the time I was staying at home, I wake up 10 because that's when the sleep will come, because they won't let me sleep at night. So by the time when they even wake up and they see me sleeping, they will, if they cry, sometimes I don't listen here. But when I say that, okay, it's 10. So I wake up, my day starts till 10 o'clock again at night, because they don't sleep early. Then that was alone. But thank God my mom has regulated them now. When it's 7:30 like this, they don't sleep. Yeah. So the only challenge I had then was that even till now, I'm still facing that challenge. My alarm will ring at 6 o'clock. I will just be snoozing it small, small, maybe 8 minutes time, 8 minutes time. Because I have that mind that my work is not far from the house. That once it's 15 minutes to 7, I can leave the house, because I resume by 7:30. So that's the only challenge I have. But once I get to work, I'm active. I've forgotten that part. But I always look forward to my off days.
when you work, working again.
You
Whether
said?
I challenge, I mean, is in the work area, like you're working as a minister, any challenge. Okay, you are
Okay, I'm still on supernumerary. For now, I'm working under the umbrella of a preceptor.
thinking of coming up with supernumerary soon.
Yes, if I'm thinking of coming out,
Of supernumerary.
yeah, I'm not in a hurry. Oh, let me just be enjoying. Let me be enjoying the fresh air I'm having now. What did
Enjoy,
you say?
enjoy the fact that you are not in numbers.
Yes, I'm not in number at all. So I'm flexible like this. I'm enjoying it. I'm not in a hurry. Most times my preceptor can ask me that, are you happy to? I'll say I'm not happy. Do it. I'm looking at you. you know, Let me enjoy. So when I'm on my own, I can start doing it. So I'm not in a hurry. Let me just be enjoying myself.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for sharing. What advice do you have for somebody that is in the previous position you were when you came in? The person is pregnant, whether with
Like coming as a nurse now, or coming as a dependent.
as anybody, whether as a nurse, as student, as dependent on anybody, but the person is pregnant. The person also have a toddler, and the person
If I can do it, if I can do it, that person can do it, because the way people see me as a very soft person. Like, I cannot handle stress, no things like that. Even my friends, they were telling me, oh my God, doctors, if you can do this thing, I can do this thing. You understand? So when you see challenges like this, nobody go teach you how you go take solve am. You understand? My mom used to say that if a woman is running, at the initial stage of the running, she will be holding her breast. to run. So when you don't sweaty pass am, you go leave the breast go dey fly. So that's just it. Oh, if I can do it, they can do it. It's not a phase that will last forever. Definitely. See me now. I'm enjoying. So presently, my children, they've grown now.
Somebody have been happy to do it though.
What?
Somebody comments that you should start being happy. You know, you say if they ask you, are you happy to do this? You say no, I'm not happy. Somebody said you should start being happy.
Okay, but sometimes, sometimes it's not like I can't do it too.
Yes,
Sometimes you see, I started my supernumerary in on the 25th of July. That was when I started. So, but my band 7, that's the person,
yes.
yeah, she told me that since I have a pin before I got the job, unlike others, I don't have pin. I'm not on observation. Do you get? Yeah. So I'm not on observation. So, but I started doing small, small things like since last week. Last week, I have done cannulation, I have done catheterization. Those ones are simple now, but there are some. It's not like every other things are difficult.
But why?
I can't hear you. What did you say?
Working as a nurse or as a midwife.
Midwife. I'm a midwife.
Okay. Yeah, continue.
So it's not like when they. It's just that I just
Which
what
word?
I'm in
Yeah.
CDS, labor
Eh?
ward, labor ward, CDS. Hmm.
Okay.
So what come again?
What have you done so far?
I've done V's though.
No, you should
I've
not.
done V's. Eh?
No, you should not do VEO, Debbie.
I've done VE, I've done catheterization. So it's not like I'm not happy to do them. You understand? I'm just joining a new trust. I'm trying to take my time. I just want them to I just want to observe them to see, every like what we do back home might not be the same, you get. But I've started seeing it that it's same thing we did in my like back home, same practice, things like that, VE 4 hourly, all those things. But I don't want to just jump in. So, for example, now, if maybe when somebody is monitoring you, things like that, you might just fumble, so they will now be feeling that you don't know it. You get? So, I just want to give them that impression to know that yes, I'm here to learn. You get? So, I'm taking my time. Come again.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. It has been a really nice section with you, and I really, really do appreciate. We understand your situation, and I wish you the best in your new role as a midwife. So, at any point, if you have any challenges when it comes to working as a midwife as well, we can have a chat. And also, you can also see our last session, yesterday's session. People share their challenges when they
I was there now. I saw it now.
exactly. So we talk about the challenges you face because it's actually working the same thing as back home. The difference is
Yeah.
that you are bound with policies. There are policies, and the policies are different. My hospital policies would
Different from your policy. Yeah.
definitely needs to. There are national guidelines and there are trust guidelines. So you need to know all of
The
those.
difference. Yeah.
Best one to work with is your trust guidelines. Because
Guideline.
without national guidelines and something goes on, your trust will not back you up. So the trust, for instance, the oxytocin use, my hospital use lesser than the national guidelines.
Yes. Yes. Same here.
Be on the safer side because the oxytocin like the Nigeria own that you use
Ah.
10 contraction with
I say
but
only 3 drop per minute like this. Don't see say the thing that they act.
but it regulate everything. So you have to be used to your trust guidelines and policies. Then also you are not under any obligation to know everything of it as we
At
believe.
all. Oh, I have a jotter. Where I
Yes,
used to jot. So there are some things that my preceptor will be doing, like the protocol for oxytocin administration, things like that. So I will just jot everything out from their guideline, different things, so that when I'm now on my own, I can just be using that as a guideline or something like that.
thank you so much, and I wish you all the best in your new. So we hope now, once your mom is leaving, your mother-in-law is coming back. So there's no pressure on your head. I have that you just have twins. Me too.
You
I
want
was
to
just
have twins. You want to have twins. Okay.
and people looking to have twins don't used to have it. So
If you have the power, no problem. Oh,
at least I'll do the whole stress of two baby at once, and that's all.
yeah, it's
And
true.
after the chapter is closed.
Like I said, if I can do it, you can do it.
Anybody can do it. So
Anybody.
thank you so much for coming to my, you know, session. And I'm so sorry for the network. I'm just going to start changing my
Go and sue that your network provider.
and they will do well in my network is not really okay. And another thing I can do is whenever I'm at live session, I can also my phone network
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
instead of the Wi-Fi.
So everybody that watch, I know there's so much because I'm just starting live, like, and I don't have more subscribers as well. There's no much watching my
And
live.
you have too much subscriber. What do you mean? Huh?
The people watching, they are not so much. There was no much publicity and all of that. So, and I understand the timing as well. This time, people are
People
rather
go to work now. Yeah.
busy or preparing for night shift. They are sleeping and all of that. But and that is why you can always see it later on the live session. So thank you. Nurse Dee also have the YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber.
Are you not a YouTuber? You said what? You
So
said you are not.
Nurse Dee have a YouTube channel where she share a lot of beneficial information as well. And I love what's it called? Her facial routine. So it's like scratcher like my own. Just go and watch that video. That
That
channel.
one is just a tip of an iceberg anyway.
You don't see the way she's glowing. Look at my own chat.
Don't worry now, you just gave birth.
So that's it. Even before I get birth, I have this. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please do well to check her channel out and
Please subscribe to my channel. God bless you all as you do so.
So if you have any question that if you have any question, just go to our YouTube channel. Going to respond, especially when it comes to coping with babies. She's a strong woman, coping with babies for 1 year without any support. So if you are in that case and you need any support, you can also go to our YouTube channel.
I can come and do nanny for anybody here in the UK. Oh, if you don't mind. Invite me, I can come and help you. I'll just resign. I'll resign and come and stay and help you.
So thank you so much for watching. We'll be ending this live.
All right.
Nice today. She didn't cry. She's in my hand.
Yeah.
Yesterday. It's been an hour. It's been almost an hour. And
Yeah, it's an hour already. This is 58 minutes.
a nice chat with you. And really special shout out to this person, Tilly. I don't know how to pronounce the other name.
Tilly now. Tilly, you don't know Tilly like this. Tilly, hi. What's up? How are you? It's been a long time. Tilly is my friend.
Yes,
Yes, she's my friend. Yeah.
I really like to meet the Tilly. I don't know who the Tilly is.
She's in I think she and Showumi should be in the same trust. Yeah.
Okay. Does she have a YouTube channel?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yes. I would like to meet you. Let me drop my email address. Yes. Because she's been here and she's commenting. So please, can you please send me an email just for us to meet? So I'm dropping my email address on the comment section. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate, and I do not take it for granted. I did not take it for granted. So thank you so much. And there's somebody, yes, everyone that was present. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you all in my next session. And please do well to watch videos, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel as well and watch our videos and share with your friends and colleagues. So, be ending the section here. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.